And then when John came over, initially I thought this was going to be legit. I'm being truthful. John, I give him a call. He answers. He's like, "Hey, it's John Grogan." I'm like, "Hey, I need you to film a YouTube video." He's like, "It's $1,000." I'm like, "Damn, bitch, that's kind of more expensive than the website, but also probably worth it." So, all right, sure, $1,000. And then he comes over. Once he comes over, he says to me, "Look, we're not going to be able to do a legitimate polygraph test here." And I'm like, "John, that's the whole point. That's why I'm paying you $1,000." And he's like, "Yeah, okay, but a polygraph test is very slow, very boring. When you give an answer, I have to read the results for a little bit before giving a reply back. A lot of the time, it's inconclusive. You won't even have a true or false. And it's never an outright lie. There's just some things that trend towards lies. And I can't speak with such, exact verbiage. I have to be more vague. So it's basically a lot lamer for entertainment purposes." I was like, "All right, well, that makes sense, John. So, what are we going to do?" He's like, "Well, I can use the system and kind of go by what it says. But," and I'm sorry to admit this, he said, "if there's ever an answer you want, you could tap me on the foot. And if you tap me on the foot, that'll let me know that should be a lie. And if you don't tap me, it'll be a truth." And that's exactly what we did.
Okay. God bless him. Dude, Ludwig just exposed his ass. Nobody ever exposed him. And I've been guessing that this guy's been a crooked. We tried calling him, right, Zach? And he wouldn't take our call.
We reached out to him multiple times, and yeah, he totally ghosted us.
Did you tell him that you're from H3 Podcast?
I did, yeah.
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 He's probably seen us talking smack.
Yeah.
So I had such a funny sketch planned. I wanted to have him come on to do a lie detector test, I guess on me. And then as I was setting up, I was going to have a second real lie detector guy come in and plug into him. And then I was going to have a third lie detector guy plug into the second one. And that's how we get to the bottom. I'd be like, "Yo, do you want to do, have you ever lied about clogging the toilet?" "No." And then he goes, "That's false." And then this guy would be like, "No, he's lying." I'd be like, "Okay, what's going on?" And then this guy would be like, "He's telling the truth." It'd be like a human centipede of lie detectors.
There was all different walks of life we reached out to for this as well. There was one guy that was so serious, say he was like worked for the FBI for 30 years or something like that. And I don't know.
He was expensive too, right? What was his price?
He wanted like $2,000 or something like that. But he was like, "I've been a part of so many court cases, I've put criminals away, blah, blah, blah."
We're just doing a show, brother. We're not trying to find like an expert witness or something.
Yeah, we didn't.
Actually, Chad is pointing out that Trish is the one that told me he's a phony, so shout out to her for that. But Ludwig really came out and did it, man. So this is awesome. And now you can go back and call so much into question. This man's whole life is a lie. Let me show you something that really... Here it is, yeah. This is it? Where's the one with...
Comes over. Once he comes over,
this.
he says to me, "Look, we're not going to be able to do a legitimate polygraph test here." And I'm like, "John, that's the whole point. That's why I'm paying you $1,000. And he's like, "Yeah, okay, but a polygraph test is very slow, very boring. When you give an answer, I have to read the results for a little bit before giving a reply back. A lot of the time, it's inconclusive. You won't even have a lot lamer for entertainment purposes." I was like, "All right, well, that makes sense, John. So, what are we going to do?" He's like, "Well, I can use the system and kind of go by what it says. But," and I'm sorry to admit this, he said, "if there's ever an answer you want, you could tap me on the foot. And if you tap me on the foot, that'll let me know that should be a lie. And if you don't tap me, it'll be a truth." And that's exactly what we did for some of the answers. Now, some of them...
Yes. The gals want to know, did you actually steal these designs from Teddy Fresh?
No. That's true.
Wow. Really compelling stuff there, James Charles. That's true. Thumbs up. Bro, really, James?
Oh. Next question.
They all shocked too, like, "Oh, shit, no way. Exonerated." Mm-hmm. That's right. It's not shocking, but it's out there. Scott Kramer, what does that mean?
He was the one that initially made the video exposing this guy, and I believe Ludwig was commenting
Oh,
on that.
he made a whole ass video exposing him?
Yeah.
John Grogan.
Oh, shit. I mean, it is a little fucked up because, well, first of all, I think it's important that more people understand. Oh, this just came out 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Ludwig was responding to this video saying, yeah, he lied.
Right.
I see. The dark truth behind the lie detector guy.
The dark
I mean, it's not
truth.
that dark. He just lies for money.
It's very dark.
Yeah. Anyway, I do think it's important that people understand that lie detectors is total pseudo-scientific bullshit.
Right.
It's not okay how many people actually believe that this is a real thing. You know. And it's not cool kind of that and the guy's kind of fucking his profession up. He is kind of shill in a sense. But there it is, I guess. And he's not even getting paid that much. His website said $136. They'll come lie to you. You could film it.
Yeah, something like that.
And you know,
deep discount too. Used to be 400.
Right.
Desperate times.
I always had a grudge against these lie detector guys because when I was in Israel and I was interviewing for jobs, as a entry level dude, I'm talking like $2,000 a month for full time work shit, and they would make me get a lie detector test as part of the interview process.
It's so weird.
And it was normal there in Israel.
Huh.
It's humiliating. So you go there, I get in a room, and he's asking me like really personal questions that I don't think is any of their business. Like about my drug use and shit like that.
Right.
And it's just a bunch of bullshit, you know. And the thing is that the only way that lie detector people can actually get information is if you admit it to them. That's what they do. They try to squeeze you. They try to pressure you by being like, I'm sensing your you see like your blood pressure went up a little bit when you answered that. They go, okay, I'm sensing you're lying. What's really happened? That's how the police do it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said he lies for money. We should hook him up to a lie detector. That's what I was going to do. And he fucking dodged us. I was going to blitz him. I was going to have one behind the set.
They lied to you.
Wasn't it 3? Wasn't it a chain of 3?
I did want 3, yeah. We got 2, right, Zach? And then
We got 2, yes.
we got 2, but we didn't.
We didn't get the key one.
We didn't get the golden boy.
Right.
That was going to be like a $10,000 sketch, too, because those motherfuckers, they really believe in themselves.
There was one that only wanted, I think, like $500 to do it.
That's my guy right there. Well, apparently you don't need a real lie detector guy because they'll just say whatever the fuck you want. You
Right.
could be our lie detector guy, Zach.
I'm in.
Thanks,
Should we
bro.
buy one? How much does a polygraph thing?
We should. How much is it?
Polygraph test machine.
Oh, fuck. Andy goes, I canceled my YouTube membership 3 minutes later. Ethan says, April Fool's. Thank God. I just renewed it. I was so afraid of that happening, Andy.
Move
Thank you.
fast.
Thank you for coming back. I'm telling you, man, people don't take prisoners. They don't.
Waited 60 seconds to turn around and cancel that. I'm trying. I found like a shitty USB one on
USB?
Amazon. Yeah, I'm trying to find like a legit one.
Yeah, we need the real deal. I want like an e-meter. Would one of you be down to like train as a polygrapher? We could hook up our guests on the polygraph.
Right. I mean, I'd figure out how it works. I mean, it's bullshit, right? So
What is a lie?
I can just lie and pretend. Here's one. Ooh, one on eBay from the 1960s. $300.
That's what I want.
60s?
That's what I
Yeah,
want.
19
Why does it lie?
rare 1960s lie detector.
Well, that was the
I wonder if it still works. It probably doesn't, right?
that was the heyday, probably the lie detector.
Right.
This is our cutting edge science.
It looks pretty legit. I'll keep looking.
But at the end of the
After
day, the guy's got a nice little business, just being an online personality. But y'all should know that it's all silliness. It's all silly business. And James Charles is actually, using him to refute serious accusations. And when you see in the comments, his fans were all like, "See, I knew he didn't rip it off."
Sister Snatch.
As if God himself was like, I am the all-knowing God, and I can tell you with certainty, I was there.
Oh. Fucking, we called him 25.
Call him right now. Call him right now,
Yeah, we
Zach.
literally sorted through.
Don't play it for the radio or the video. I just want to know if he answers.
All right, hold on. I gotta find his number.
I want to get him in here, man. Oh, he's probably laying low though after that video.
Ooh, interview prospect? What's it like
Yes,
for the
yes.
lie detector guy after his downfall?
Yes, I wanted the exclusive.
I think that'd be awesome.
You want me to call him on air? Or you want me to go step up?
No, don't play it on air because that's not legal.
Okay.
Without his consent. It's okay if we hear like if you stay there. You know. We should get the exclusive interview. Yeah, he's probably laying low after he got exposed.
How you doing? This is Zach from the H3 podcast. The H3 podcast. We contacted you a few months ago about possibly coming on our show. Yeah, we were wondering if you'd like to come on and stop by for an interview. When are you available?
Zach, step away. Do it away. Yeah. Okay. He didn't answer for so long, and now we got him.
That's God.
Maybe the calls have dried up after the exposed video.
shit.
He's a little more desperate. That's probably why the steep discount, right?
That discounts. I've been recently canceled. Here's a fat discount.
Do you think he links the Ludwig vid?
Right. This is the video where I
On
got
the
canceled.
homepage. Scott Kramer, expose.
Look at this. He has Polygraph Comics. Now, I want to say, I think it's kind of fucked up that we don't need to expose the YouTube Polygraph guy. Like, we don't need like a whole hour-long clip about the dark side of the Polygraph guy. That's what kind of sucks, is because, like, we know that it's all silly bullshit. But the creators portray it as this, like, serious-ass thing. I don't know. I feel bad for him because he's definitely going through some shit. And it's like, yeah, dude, she's doing shtick for goddamn shows. Maybe he's got to know the difference between doing it for Jimmy Kimmel and then doing it for like, TikTok fucking influencer shitter.
What's the difference?
The difference is the influencer shitter is going to use it not responsibly and also going to snitch on you. Where I guess maybe if you do Jimmy Kimmel and he's like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want.
Right.
They're not going to be like, oh, this guy's a fucking phony liar. The dark side. I don't think. Shit. I'm surprised he actually went for this long though without getting busted. Fuck. This is a rabbit hole I did not plan to go down today, to be totally honest with you guys.
I'm John. I'm a polygraph examiner. I've tested over 8,000 people. If I see one of them lying, I will let you know. God hates liars, and
Not
I
true.
hate liars.
God hates liars,
Wait,
and
what?
I hate liars.
Okay. All right, John. Are you serious?
He said, I hate liars, and God does too.
Dude, you
Grab
lie
that,
for
Zach.
a living.
Lying. I
You
will let
lie
know.
for a
God
living.
hates liars, and I hate liars.
Oh my God.
The more I see, the more I admire him, honestly.
He's a player, bro.
Jesus.
This guy has built quite a career for himself. God hates liars, and I fucking hate liars more. I can sniff them out and tell you with 100% certainty.
I'm John. I'm a polygraph examiner.
Oh, this is the one. Facts and secrets. Okay. Let's see how upfront he is.
Hi, do you need a polygraph test in Santa Clarita? Since the 1980s, we've been testing in Santa Clarita, Saugus, surrounding areas.
Wow.
If you got a few
Valencia?
minutes, watch
You think he
this
does
video
Valencia?
before calling us.
Newhall?
We should go out to Newhall.
It'll give you a lot of info
Polygraph
on what to
exam.
expect during
Antelope
the
Valley, the
polygraph.
whole Antelope
Thank
Valley.
you.
I love that instead of degrees behind him, he has license plates that say polygraph.
That's my credentials.
He has credentials right there.
This is what it looks like, guys. It's the Matrix. You can kind of read it if you know what you're looking at, but first let me introduce myself. You already did that.
I'm John at CertifiedPolygraph.com. I've been doing polygraphs since the 1980s. I've tested more than 11,000 people. I've been on hundreds and hundreds of TV show episodes. I've been on more than 600 million views of various social media.
Wow.
Let me answer some of the common questions that people call about polygraph for.
How accurate? Okay, here's your opportunity to tell us the truth.
Mess up.
How accurate? Basically, it's not really at all. It's just.
But why does it lie?
Okay, let's hear what he says.
Probably the most common question we get is, how accurate is polygraph?
Go ahead, John.
Let me give you some real world information. In California, you can't become a cop without passing a lie detector test.
Is that true?
It's a lie.
I mean, that doesn't mean that it's good. That just means
Yeah,
like
says a
that
lot.
our system is sad as shit.
This guy's